not a world of men.
I want you to be a man.
You could just be a man in this one moment.
I gotta be a man. Be a man.
It's be a man time.
Be a man.
Be a man.
Be a man. Am I supposed to be a man?
Be a man.
Be a man.
Be a man.
Be a man.
You can act like a man.
Be a man.
If somebody watches granny porn, is that a fetish? I'm asking for a friend.
What if the granny's 40?
No, I'm talking about a real fucking granny. You know what I'm talking
Real
about?
granny.
Like fucking,
Yeah,
like your granny.
It depends what the granny looks like.
Some of them granny porns, I go, you're not a fucking granny. Like a 40, 45-year-old. I go, I want a fucking granny.
What do you look at Pornhub?
Do I know a friend
your
that
buddy, your buddy
does?
looks at Pornhub?
My friend is known to look at granny porn. He tried to get me to look at it.
Yeah.
And even for someone like me, I go, that's a bridge too far.
Well, you can go like, what, hundreds of different categories in
Yeah.
those websites and find out what they got there, right?
Are you a fetish guy? Do you have any fetishes?
If it's going to get me laid, it depends. No. Well, it depends what it is.
Well,
you
I
know?
mean, yeah.
I'm not going to let some girl fucking stick something up my ass or anything like that.
I mean, do you have like a fetish like you like to lick between the girl's toes or something like that? Or
No,
some
I
weird stuff
never
like
done
that?
that. I mean, I do like a nice set of girls' feet. If it's a nice small foot,
You'll
neat,
spend,
manicured. Like to look at a nice girl's
are you obsessed with it though? Like,
No.
those feet, I gotta get those
Nope.
feet. Ooh, feet.
Not like Tarantino.
So
I don't like feet.
are you a foot massage guy, be a man?
I give foot massages, but it doesn't mean I have a foot fetish, does it?
No.
Not really.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no. If
But
you had a
I
foot
have strong
fetish,
hands. I know how to massage. I know how to massage.
I mean,
a
if you had a
broad's whole body.
yeah,
I
if you
mean,
had a foot fetish, you'd be buying shoes online and looking at pictures of feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
you'd be
really
like
fucking nutty
licking the
stuff.
broad's feet and fucking
Yeah, I don't
jerking
do
off
that.
on her feet.
I don't like feet.
I
I hate feet.
Well, feet are fucking gross.
Feet are just for one purpose, to fucking walk around.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's it. That's
it's
their job.
utilitarian.
you see these people with fucking sandals in the summer. They got fucking gross feet.
I mean,
fucking all dried up and dirty and
How about
fucking toenails everywhere.
How about these fucking guys?
Fucking
You got
gross.
a beautiful woman of nice face, boobs, box, ass. He's focused on the feet. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Maybe that's all. Maybe there's some girls
What the
that's all
fuck's
they have
wrong
that's
with
nice
them?
as the feet.
But do you think that, like, maybe, like, do ugly girls have better looking feet than maybe hot girls? Like, do hot girls also
Maybe
have
compared
hot
to their
feet?
face.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Some guys must go, oh, she's homely as hell, but you gotta see her feet, man. They're unbelievable.
Wait until she takes those socks
yeah.
off.
I mean, it's
I don't spend
feet are
any
gross.
time.
I'm not. Feet are gross. You see, I always the summertime. You see them everywhere.
Yeah, their
It's
feet should be
fucking-
out
get your
wide.
fucking
I don't
feet out
wanna
of my
see
face.
especially a man.
I mean, I look at it, and my first thought is it's a foot. It's
Tonzo,
attached to your body.
Take
You
your
walk
shoes
around.
off. We want to see your feet right now.
Oh, no, you don't want to see my feet.
I mean, as far as fetishes go, I would say the closest fetish I really have, I guess it is kind of a fetish, that I'm truly compelled and overwhelmed to cup my farts into my hand and smell them. And I will do it. Even if I'm dressed in a suit at a business meeting, if I feel one coming on, I will not let it go to waste. I will,
Is that one of the 54 fetishes?
I
gotta
don't
look at
think
that
so.
list. There's a couple of good ones on there.
Yeah.
There's some strong ones on there.
Yeah, some real fucked up ones on there too.
Who knew so many existed, right?
You fucking get turned on by gravel.
Yeah, right. I want to fuck gravel.
Stick gravel up
I'm
your ass.
attracted to fucking gravel. Isn't that nuts?
Yes. Well, I got a foot job once.
Really?
What was that like?
I was just fooling around with the
You
girl.
mean you're cranked off with a foot?
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, I mean,
that
I
works.
was with the girl, and this was only like 3 years ago. We were going at it, and she started, small Chinese girl, small feet, and she started like,
Was she able to spread the toe to grab your
no,
knob?
just basically the undercarriage of the foot, fucking on the
like
undercarriage of my dick.
Kind of bouncing on
Yeah.
your knob?
Just fucking, just give it a fucking. It was like a hand job, only with a foot, kind of.
Can I say something?
It's pretty good.
This is true. I
I got off
cranked.
on it.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, I got a little.
I got cranked under a table by a foot.
Oh,
To full completion.
you had
Oh,
that-
to
you-
full completion.
Yeah, just
in
like
a
in-
restaurant, a public restaurant.
just like in Flashdance. Remember Flashdance?
The feet, they had the ability to go like this, open it nice and wide with the 2 foot toes.
Oh, yeah.
The thing goes right in there.
So you're banging the webbing.
The webbing. They gripped it nicely. Next
So
thing
she,
you know,
she was barefoot and you had shorts on.
I was barefoot.
She went underneath your pants, or
Oh no,
on top.
It
was like a laptop.
I whipped it out.
Oh, you whipped it out.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was like a lap dance.
Oh no, this is a legit restaurant,
Oh,
like a
really?
fucking steakhouse.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Nobody knew nothing. I sat there like this, like Vince Vaughn in The Wedding Crashers. But you know something? Went all the way. I got my serviette, cleaned up, and threw it under the fucking table.
So you said, "Excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom," and you went home.
After that, I said, "Why am I buying you dinner? We're finished here."
Yeah, exactly.
Your job is done.
Right. You know what's a good fetish? And something, as you know I'm attracted to it. Cuckoldery.
Ah, your favorite.
I love the
Really?
idea. Of you don't like that, huh?
Well, what? There's different ways. There's different forms of cuckoldery, right?
Would you get off on having your woman service another man to demean you and
Fuck no.
belittle you?
I would die.
I'd give everything I have for it.
Really? Sick fuck.
It's huge. It's a huge movement. Come on, man. Get with it. It's happening.
Yeah, not this guy.
I
Never
would
share your
honestly.
broad, be a man.
That sounds like fucking like if I died and I went to my own personal hell, it would be people I knew banging my fucking girlfriends and fucking me watching it. That would be absolute hell for me.
At first, I just thought it was
I don't get it.
No, you're not there. It's not for you, maybe. But at first, I thought, like, I'm attracted to this. Now, as I watch more of it, I want to get one of them chastity belts, too. They put on you, they lock you up. I want to go all
They
in.
have those for men?
Yeah, the girl will lock your dick in a, like, fucking medieval cage. And then fucking belittle you in front of her stud.
No, Jesus.
Oh yeah, and they have stuff now with fucking technology that it's like a thing that you put on your dick, and they can send text messages that will stab you in the fucking dick throughout the day.
Jesus Christ.
You know where I can get one? I'm asking for a friend again.
Now, what's that called?
Masochism.
Masochist.
Yep.
That I'm not. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I'm not into physical pain, really. I'm really not. I don't want to be harmed in any way. Do you?
No,
You have to get spanked?
no, a little bit.
Do you spank them?
Yeah. I usually hurt them because my hands are big.
Did you ever have a woman say, come on, get rough with me, and like, throw her around? Like,
yeah.
I'm talking about bashing her head off the fucking headboard.
Yeah,
kind of
but
stuff.
kind of, yeah.
And they liked it, say more.
Yeah, pull their hair and shit. And,
I've been there. I've done
Yeah.
that shit. That's pretty nutty.
yeah, they
That
fucking.
can get out of control.
I mean,
though.
girls will be screaming like, "Am I hurting you?" They're like, "No, give me more," or whatever. So.
How about when they go to the ER later that night? Go, yeah, he got a concussion. Yeah, he bashed my head off the fucking headboard. I told him to stop.
Sorry, miss, you have a broken hip.
You know something I definitely don't see you doing is these guys who are into fucking wearing baby clothes and diapers and shit.
No, we're probably headed that way in like 10 or 15 years, right?
So if that happens, would you then use it to your advantage
Could
and
be
go to
good
a
practice.
fucking...
So what happens? They actually shit in the diaper. So a girl comes in, cleans their ass like they're a baby.
Yeah,
then
they
jerks them
fucking
off.
Yeah.
they get up on a table, they fucking powder your fucking anus.
Yeah.
They fucking take care of you. It's full service, and everybody, the entire staff, they all treat you
Everyone's in
like
on
a
it.
baby too. They're all in on it.
Everybody's in on it.
You show up wearing your fucking bonnet and your fucking diaper, and fucking they treat you like a baby and do baby talk to you.
Really?
Yeah, you got a rattle and everything in the crib. Goo Goo Gaga has grown.
That's crazy.
You see be a man with a fucking diaper and a rattle?
How much does that cost?
Thousands.
It's in New Hampshire, right?
Yeah, but
It's all over.
it's all guys.
They have
as, like they're playing it off like it's adult baby therapy.
Yeah, okay.
Like so, people that have these issues, it makes it better if you practice them and fucking live in this fantasy.
the girls that work there? What issues they have?
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, but if you see a lot of girls that are nurses and stuff in nursing homes, so they have to kind of do half of the job there, anyways.
Yeah, they do that a little bit. Maybe they're used to it.
Yeah. So I mean, but
Yeah, it does. It does seem like it's like a fucking like they're all like medical people that are fucking like involved in doing the thing.
they try to act medical.
Well, they're not
Yeah.
traumatized by the poo. They're used to dealing with it.
Yeah.
But I like these scenarios with all these kind of things. Oh, see that guy? He's a general manager of the bank. We got doctors, lawyers in here, bankers. Yeah, he wears diapers on the weekend, though, and acts like a fucking baby. I bought him a new rattle for his birthday. He fucking loved it.
Crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Would you do it for money? If someone said, put on a fucking diaper, go to the convention, I'll give you $1,000, see what's going on, like undercover, would you do it?
How much money?
Just 1,000.
Oh no.
You gotta show up, check in, put on your fucking baby suit, and act like a fucking baby for the whole weekend.
In front of
For
who?
everybody.
Like who? How
You
many?
can't talk in a regular voice. You only cry and fucking whine.
No, fuck. You have to give me millions.
See, but doing that for money is one thing, but doing it for fucking kicks to get
Right.
your rocks off is totally mental.
That's nutty. Because, some of these fetishes, that and others, like they'll interview the wife, go, well, I know he does that. We accept it. Every one weekend a month, he'll go to a baby convention, and we know he dresses like a fucking baby, but he's a good father and he provides.
Yeah.
Is it like a convention or is it like a whorehouse?
Well, it's like both. I've seen.
No, it's a bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
This place in New Hampshire.
I've had exposés. You can YouTube like these kind of things. There's fucking pages of it. It's a big movement. Who
It
knew?
is. It is.
I mean, if I'm gonna go down some dark fucking path, I can assure you, I ain't gonna do the baby thing. That's not for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want any diapers and fucking cry all weekend. I think you gotta crawl too on the ground.
Yeah.
Well, if I did that, I wouldn't be able to get up.
I have a left field question. This has to be somebody's fetish. There has to be somebody that's into people like with Down syndrome or something like
It
that.
has to be.
Well, that's one of the 54 fetishes.
yeah.
So-
So there's one I had for you earmarked.
What deformed?
The one it says a person that gets off on the deformed and the deranged.
I've been with a lot of
I
deranged.
forget the name of that one.
Yeah, I've been with a lot of deranged ones for sure.
Some of the names of them fucking thing. Maybe you break over the list a little while. Some of the fucking names are out of this
zoophilia.
control, right?
You fucking get off with animals and
How about if we make some prank phone calls to a place that deals with this? Go, I need some help with my fetish. What do you got?
I want to show up and fucking dress up like a baby.
How about the fucking amputee worshippers?
Oh my
well, there was a
God.
guy that worked with one of my brothers who was into like girls in wheelchairs and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
He
weird.
died. The guy
yeah.
unfortunately died. He died young, but
Maybe
he
he's
was,
better
was
off.
into that shit. Like someone was blind, had no legs, or was in a
They
wheelchair.
like the stump, I
he
guess.
was into it.
Yeah.
I mean, he wanted nurture.
Yeah,
I
there was a
guess one of
lady
those
once I
guys.
saw one of these shows, like 2020, whatever. Her goal in life was to be a cripple in a wheelchair. She could totally walk fine,
Total
but
walking.
she started going into a wheelchair for the fuck of it as much as she could. She was going to have an operation to make her legs inoperable. I go, what the fuck is this?
Just walk in front of our car.
Yeah, no shit. We'll take care
I
of
know
you.
you've mowed down a few in your day, huh?
Yes.
Remember that story? You'll fucking mow her right the fuck down. So you want to be in a wheelchair?
And then she
Go
could,
ahead, cross the
sue
fucking
me,
street.
and then we split the money.
That's
Yeah.
not a bad idea. What kind of fucking moron wants to be crippled in a fucking wheelchair? I feel bad for
Well,
the
the
people
people
that
are
happen to
fucking-
them by accident,
Yeah.
whatever. That's sad. How could you want that on yourself?
People
Yeah.
are off.
That's
a lot of
fucked
people
up.
are off. Yeah.
But how about this? They go like this. Oh no, I got a successful career. I'm completely normal, except for one thing.
Yeah. But don't you have like the people that will make themselves sick so fucking people will take care of them?
No, I know a girl.
Oh yeah, Van Munchausen syndrome.
Yeah,
Whatever the
Munchausen.
fuck it is.
I know young girl years ago who insisted that she had a bad leg. This girl was like 10 years
She was
old.
lying.
Insisted, and she was lying, looking for sympathy, and
Ooh.
she wouldn't bend her knee and walked, and they actually had to operate on her leg to make it
Because
better.
I got stuck.
Yeah,
She was so into it.
Yes.
So committed.
yeah. It's obviously she was dealing with some mental issues. the
So
poor
she
kid.
willed herself to be fucked up. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
she actually
happens?
had to go in and get an operation.
How about a swingers club? You could do that, right?
It's all girls involved.
Would you swing?
I don't fucking. Well, I don't even.
How
I don't
about-
want a guy's dicks near me.
How about this? All right. So how about? All right. How close does the nearest dick have to be for you to go along with it? Say it was over there. Would you be all right with it?
No.
No.
I don't
wanna
say
nothing.
anyone else's dick.
Yeah, I don't want the dick in the room.
So saying you were getting down right here, but over here you look to your right, see some guy's fucking balls flapping, whatever he's doing. You don't want that.
I mean, if it was behind me, fucking maybe I could tune out the sounds. It depends on the space in the room.
And I
Right.
think a lot of the girls that go to swingers clubs are kind of nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
You know?
say there's all kind of secret big time swingers clubs in New York. Not even that secret.
I'm sure.
all over the place.
Well, they got to be like speakeasy gin
Well, I gotta
joints.
tell you-
Invitation
tell you.
only. Thousands of dollars to get in.
At a lot of strip joints I go to, I mean, there's definitely swingers there. And they have their girls, and the girls are sitting there getting their nipples pinched by the strippers, making out with the strippers, fucking giving the strippers lap dances when they're both getting off.
Oh, yeah.
They're fingering each other. I mean, this is right in public.
Nice.
You know, and they're with the guy, and knows all kinds of shit going on. I mean, maybe paid swingers. Probably afterwards, they.
How about if some dude came up to you all cool with the bra, go, hey, how you doing? Do you swing? Would you knock him out? Would you KO him on the spot?
No, probably.
How about if the guy goes like this? I want you to pork my wife, but I'm going to be stroking it in the corner watching. Would you do
thanks.
that?
Oh, I couldn't do it.
No, I
couldn't
couldn't
do
do
that.
it. No.
See, I'd be interested in that.
Have you done anything like that, John? No. Really?
Like, you pork his wife.
Yeah. Have you
And
done
he
that?
watches feebly in the corner. He's a cuckold.
You've done that?
I have not done
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other
I know
side of
people have.
cuckold.
Yeah, no, I want to.
I know people.
Do you know if anybody knows any places I can sign up? Can they write in?
Be a man. Now with this be a man shit, every opportunity available comes across my way. It seems.
I know.
You know,
It's amazing how you keep up with the demand.
keep them coming. I love dirty girls.
That old fucking dick must be exhausted,
It's a
huh?
little scarred up, but it's
It's still going,
no,
though.
it's still going.
You can't fucking kill that thing, can you?
No, I
You
can't.
can mash it with a fucking rubber mallets. Fucking thing reforms like the Terminator.
It's like silly putty. You can form it back.
The T1000.
I know we've said it
It's
a
like a
million
hunk,
times.
hunk of silly putty.
Those little fucking Asian chicks must flip the fuck out when they see that.
I'll tell you, I guess I never seen an Asian guy's dick. I mean, all these girls say the Asian guys' dicks are very small.
I would imagine.
That's.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I've been told. That's
I
what
mean,
everybody heard.
After they've been with you.
An Asian, if you see a good-looking Asian guy, he's really a handsome guy. But
Yeah.
most of them are like average or not good-looking. And this is like
1 out of 100 looks like handsome, legit handsome.
but they're
Yeah,
really
yeah.
handsome.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like real like movie star
they look
handsome.
like fucking the guy from fucking Kowloon, the brother, the handsome one.
Is there a handsome one there?
Well, whatever. As close as you can get.
Yeah, but even the
They look like a
even the Chinese
Polynesian or
girls
something.
say they don't like the Chinese
They're
men
like
because
fucking Don Ho.
Don, but because of the way they treat the women and because of their looks.
They treat their woman not good looking and a small dick. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What good are they? Who needs them?
Other than that, there's nothing wrong with them.
But once you start pumping these Asians, these little ones, how can they ever go back to their fellow Asian after being with you?
I know. You know what? Like, I know one girl, Chinese girl I went out with, said that, she was married and it was like no kissing involved, no romance. It was like sex. She said it was boom boom and get off. No kissing to make a baby. That's it. That's it.
Okay, we go boom, boom, done.
Boom boom and get off.
Now we watch TV.
Yeah. Boom boom and that's it. No kissing, no anything. Just purely to make a baby. Purely to make a baby.
It's all business.
Yeah.
No fucking pleasure, no fucking foreplay. No tell me about all the black guys you were with while I jerk off. None of that? All right, I'm out. How many black guys were you with? 20? Can you make it 50? Do you like that kind of talk?
No, I don't.
You don't like that stuff,
No,
huh?
I mean, like people I know do.
I do.
I mean, you do, and other people I
So
know
if
do.
your girlfriend told you, be a man, I just did a fucking train last week, that wouldn't turn you on?
I've had girls that I've gone out with that want me to fuck their friends.
Their friends?
I told you
You
about
must
this.
do
I told
it.
you about
You
this.
have to do it.
Yeah, but down the line, it's going to come back to haunt you.
Yeah.
That's true.
We talked about that
You
too.
have to relocate. Even then, it's tough nowadays.
Yeah, it's just like down the line, it'll come back to. It could be like, yeah, all right. I want you to fuck her. She likes you, whatever. Fuck her. And then I do it down the line. It's going to come back to haunt you.
Yeah, it's tough to jizz where you eat.
You know what's
Yeah.
great? All these lawsuits against Trump all over the country? Be great if Be a Man had like 5 paternity suits going on. But he's found innocent, of course. But they all, Seattle, he's got to fly here, fly there. Everybody's saying Be a Man sired the offspring.
Stay tuned.
But something? You're only doing
I don't
God's
use
work.
rubbers.
You're spreading your seed. That's what you're putting
Yeah.
it for. Right?
Yeah, I fucking don't use rubbers, and I bring a shot of this with me and fucking wash my dick with it
Will you
afterwards.
fire indiscriminately? You don't
I
give
do.
a fuck?
I just fucking blow.
Do you say, excuse me, honey, are you on the pill? You don't even care.
No.
You don't ask.
No, I figure if they don't ask me, I must be safe.
You just bombs away?
Yeah, they don't ask me.
The old pump and dump.
They don't tell me to put a rubber on. They don't ask me. It must be safe.
Do you use
Nice.
do you use the face as a receptacle, or is it always down below?
Down below.
That's what you like?
Yeah.
Inside?
Yeah.
All the time?
Cream pie?
No,
Cream
well-
pie or die?
Little pearl necklaces here and there.
So you don't really have any. Well, I guess you might have a half a fetish with the hardcore in the Asian. Would that be a fetish?
It's a type,
you want-
right?
Yeah.
Is it considered fetish? It wasn't one of the 54.
Yeah, no.
It wasn't one that said you likes a particular race
these
or origin.
54 are
add
all
that to the
like,
list.
Yeah, the 54 are like they're kind of just like fucking oddball ones.
Yeah, they're off the beaten
Yeah,
path.
but it has like pedophilia and everything. So
Yeah.
like I think some of them are like ones we know,
Yeah.
maybe 10 or 15, right?
Yeah.
And then there's those
like-
30 or 40 are like, what the fuck is this?
Some crazy name. A guy that likes a rope up his ass.
Yeah.
You go, what the fuck is this?
Was that one of them?
No, but
No.
they're that fucked up, right? They were that crazy.
Well, the first one on the list is abrasion, a subcategory of BDSM that involves feeling aroused by scratchy or harsh surfaces like sandpaper.
Like sandpaper. Yeah.
What the fuck is
So
that?
it's like, what are you jerking off with fucking 80 grit? Like fucking like.
Oh, what are you fucking touching sandpaper with one hand and jerking off with the other?
I mean,
Are you banging a broad and rubbing sandpaper at the
Yeah,
same
maybe.
time?
Or maybe
I don't know.
You
I mean,
take your
if you-
shoes off and you rub it on your feet while you're fucking cranking.
But do they all have a sexual connection? Saying you just like the feel of rubbing your hand on sandpaper, but it doesn't make you come, but you feel compelled. I gotta rub the sandpaper.
Yeah,
Is that or does that have
OCD.
sex connected to it? Do you know what I mean?
I automatically assumed that sex is connected
thinking
with
so,
all
too.
fetishes, right?
Otherwise, who would even talk about it?
Yep, the acromophilia. That's arousal to amputees.
That's like the guy I know.
I don't have that. I definitely don't have that one.
Well, did you ever see a nice looking chick like in a wheelchair that had no legs? It was fucking hot from the waist up.
Yeah, I have actually.
Would you bang her?
Yes,
Yeah.
I would.
So that
As long as
mean,
the upper- if they
do we
some
have that fetish then?
Yeah.
Just but we're not obsessed with getting that. But if it came across, we
Oh no!
bang.
If they have
Yeah,
some nice
yeah.
upper thigh
So is it-
remaining, even
so
a
is that
foot
a
of upper
fetish
thigh,
if you just if the opportunity there you would do it and you're not looking for
would you do it?
No, I think it's a fetish if it's something that has to happen
Yeah,
every
you're
time.
obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're looking at websites, like how can I find an amputee near me?
Yeah.
If you start Googling it, you'll get that banner. Fuck amputees in your town tonight. Right?
Bro, it's unbelievable.
This is how fucked up human beings are, right? When you really
the
think
shit that
about
comes
it,
up on your computer.
fucking idiots.
Yeah.
People.
Agalomophobia is feeling aroused by statues.
I gotta say, I maybe have 1/2 of 1% because I've been attracted to a statue's ass. Does that count? I'll go,
Well, some
nice ass
statues
on
have
that.
nice asses.
Like even those mannequins in the stores that model pants is a half the body. I'll go, look at the fucking ass on that mannequin.
Well, I would think a mannequin is a lot different.
I always
than fucking,
grab
you
a fucking mannequin's ass if it's nice when I walk.
Oh
away.
yeah.
Like a statue of like what? Fucking from 1800 or something?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Fucking
you know,
Robert E. Lee?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Look at the ass on
There ain't
Robert
no
E. Lee.
statues of him anymore.
I'm gonna, that's right, they pulled him down. I'm going to rub my fucking joint on Abraham Lincoln's statue.
Yeah, like what happens to the people that are aroused by statues and they start tugging them out of the ground?
They're out of luck.
No shit.
What are some other tasty ones we have?
Anesthemophilia is arousal to a person of extreme stature, giant or dwarf.
No.
I would want to bang a giant broad.
Really?
Like 7, 8 feet
I guess
tall.
I would.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I thought it meant like somebody important, like stature that way. But then it said giant or dwarf, and I was like,
Would you bang a giant? Like a fucking say 7'5"? Like fucking
yeah, but it depends.
Would you?
It depends what they look like.
I know I've seen you with a midget. So I won't even ask
You've seen
that.
pictures of the midget.
I've seen the pictures of the midget. I could do a midget. Some midgets, if they get that nice proportion,
Yeah, but it's a tough mix.
not with the finger thing.
Yeah,
it's got to
yeah.
be the right
They usually
proportion.
have normal sized pussies.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a normal pussy.
Well, that's how you got to look at that. Would you rather be called a midget or a dwarf?
I think probably midget. Dwarf seems like, but who knows? You know,
It's more hard hitting. Midget's a midget. He's a midget.
mean,
like Bridget, midget. Yeah,
it
nice.
changes
Yeah.
like just like some of the racial slurs and you know,
Around here,
homophobic slurs. What you can say, and
you'd
can't
call
say.
him a dwarf.
A dwarf.
Dwarf. Yeah, dwarf.
Dwarfism. Are you what? A dwarf.
How about
what?
a dwarf?
No, there's no draft.
Dwarf.
Dwarf.
A dwarf.
A dwarf.
Chasmophilia. Arousal to caves, valleys, and crevasses.
That's fucked up. That's almost as bad as being gravel. I mean,
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to see a fucking one person involved with any of this stuff. For real.
Dude, there's got to be fucking
There's got to be
communities.
somebody.
Oh, yeah.
I guess so. I mean,
Right?
yeah.
Claustrophilia is when you get aroused in closed and confined spaces.
Ooh, that's not for me, man.
No, I'm more of a
Yeah, I'm the
claustrophobia
opposite.
than a
Oh,
philia.
fuck that. That's the worst way to go. Buried alive, that's got to be the worst.
Oh, so do these people fucking put themselves in caskets
Oh,
and
yeah.
fucking crank
'Cause I
off?
had
Yeah,
this-
they must.
They do, because I had this weird book once about fetishes years ago. And the people would put themselves in the fucking ground in a coffin with a fucking pipe connected so they can breathe. So they can get off.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fucking kind of hot. I don't know.
Craziness.
How about climacophobia? Arousal to falling down the stairs.
Yeah, it's fucked up. You fucking split your head open, and you forget you get aroused by fucking
Right.
falling down the
Yeah,
stairs.
when you wake up from the concussion, you fucking zip one off.
So you see that guy? The first day he indulged his fucking fetish, he found himself in a fucking wheelchair for the rest of his life. What happened? He hurled himself down a flight of steps.
Yeah,
He's a vegetable.
He's now a vegetable. Fucking boob. I don't feel bad for them.
sickos.
Arousal to feces. Chorophilia.
What's that called?
Chorophilia.
That's arousal to shit.
That's just
Yeah.
wrong and filthy.
Scat.
Erotic asphyxiation. That's a huge
You
one.
get choked
Yeah,
out.
some guys we know did that. The musicians, David Carradine, whatever, right?
God
Fucking
bless
in
him.
excess guy.
He died, right? In
Yeah.
excess, right? Doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
David Carradine was found hanging in a closet in Bangkok. That's the way I want to go.
Yeah.
With a 12-year-old girl.
With a fucking 12-year-old fleeing the fucking scene.
Well, she might have had gerontophilia, which is arousal to the elderly.
Oh, I wouldn't mind that. Maybe we can get some of them be a man.
Yeah.
We're getting up there.
I think I've bumped into a few.
Excuse me, honey. Do you have, what is it, gerontophilia?
Yeah.
What's that
That's
mean?
got a good zip to it, too.
Are you attracted to my old balls?
How about nasolingus? Arousal to sucking on a partner's nose.
Oh, no. I hate noses.
Suck a snot. Be a man.
I don't like nostrils.
No.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
That's just wrong.
be a man.
Be a man hotline.
Hello?
Hello, you're on live with Be a Man.
Oh, no way. Okay, cool.
What's up, man?
All right, guys. I got a rough one for you here, so I hope you guys are ready. This is a rough one. So, I take this girl out. You know, we go bowling. It's a typical date. We're having a good time. Everything's chill. She starts drinking a lot. So, you know, when these broads start drinking, they get a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, she starts telling me about her fetishes. And she tells me one of her fetishes is anal. And me personally, I'm not a big anal guy. You know, it's a little rough for me.
Yeah.
You know, you get that back shot wind; it's a little strong. And so, I take her home, you know, to her place, and so we start fooling around. And she's like, "Yeah, let's try it." And I'm like, "All right, whatever. I'm a little buzzed."
You lube it
So
up?
we start doing it.
Did you lube it up?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I did, because I'm like, all right, it's gonna be a little rough. 'Cause I'm not a veteran when it comes to that. I'm not a veteran, so. You know, I'm giving her the Vienna sausage, you know, handling business. And I pull out, and I'm not kidding. It's like when you oil change a car and you take that drain
that's
plug
bad.
out.
I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, so you got to make sure to take a shit first.
And yeah, see, so we came straight from the bowling alley, and we were drinking, and we were eating some chili cheese fries
Shit,
and shit
dirty
like that.
ass. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
John likes that, though.
Yeah,
Yeah. What I do with my bitches, if I know anal's going down, they're not allowed to eat for 3 days prior. It's worse than a colonoscopy prep with me.
No, you make them take a fucking enema.
Yeah. I said, prepare like you're going for a
you got them
fucking
drinking that. You got them
colonoscopy.
drinking that fluid.
Drink the fucking Miralax
Drinking
and come
that
over after you've emptied.
Did you empty in her?
So I was standing at the foot of the bed. So when she started, I pushed her to the side, and she fucking went forward on the bed everywhere.
She
So I'm
shit?
fucking gagging. Oh yeah, it was everywhere.
Oh.
It was fucking everywhere.
How did she was she cool with it? Did she act like, oh my God, or does she even care?
Like, did
Who
she
cares
try to
about
be
her?
cute?
How's he doing?
Did she even
I
care?
was fucking gagging.
Oh,
I don't
Jesus.
even check on her. I turn around. I walk out. I fucking go to the front of the house and I throw up on her porch.
Oh, wow, what a night. A
Should've-
night
did-
to remember.
Did you wash your dick off before you left the house?
I didn't have time.
Did you
I
blow?
was-
Did
I
you
was
blow
rough,
a load
man. That
inside
was
of
a
her
rough
ass?
No,
No?
no, I couldn't.
Did you ever talk to her
I
again?
get
Did
out of there.
you ever see her or talk to her again
No,
after that?
I never. She called me a couple times to hang out. I blew her off.
All right. Well,
So not only did she have to clean up her bed, she had to clean up my vomit outside.
yeah.
And then on top of that, before I left, I took a piss in her bush. So she had fucking she had some work
call
ahead of her
puke,
the
not
next day.
vomit.
But if she could, if she could get regular, would you keep her like in the rotation as like? I mean, maybe she just had a bad night. She went out.
You probably
Like,
need some time away from her before you could do that.
yeah, I mean,
Smell's the hardest scent of your senses to get rid of.
yeah, exactly.
You'll have to rid your brain of her smell of her shit.
You can
feces.
you always got to always be in the back of your mind.
You've always shared fecal matter with a woman.
There's a taint now with that girl. All I see is fecal matter.
Right.
Yeah. Where you calling from, buddy?
Los Angeles.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there's
Nah, not
definitely.
that nice.
So
Not
she
that
was,
nice,
she was
man.
probably real sweaty too, huh?
Oh yeah, it was rough, man.
Yeah,
It was a rough
okay.
ride.
And there's
Say that.
definitely a bond with someone like once you've shared fecal matter,
Yeah,
you can't come back from it.
Fecal. How did she respond though after she did that? Right? Did she blush? Was she troubled by it, or did she just take it as stride like it was
She's
nothing?
hammered.
She kind of leaned forward and she's like, "It happens," and she like kind of turned around, and I was like, "Get the fuck out of here! This don't happen. This ain't normal."
That's
Did
not
she
nice.
try
Like,
to
this is
look
a
at you?
chili cheese fry mess right here.
Did she try to look at you with like a cute face to see like if you were into it? Like,
Nah, I ain't no Del Beckham Jr. or nothing like that.
Well, I can see you were traumatized. But at least you're coming out of it now. It seems.
So live and learn. You make sure that they shit before they go out with you.
Absolutely.
yep, give him a
Yeah,
complimentary
this is way cheaper
enema.
than therapy.
And you gotta have that balance between, a little buzz and fucked up. Get them in between, because they get too fucked up. Shit like this
Yeah,
happens
see, I
all the
think I
time.
pushed it too far.
Yeah.
I think it went too far. That's what I did. Rookie mistake. Huh?
It's
All
a
right.
delicate dance, my friend.
So it's unfortunate that a guy like you who admitted that you weren't that into the anal, you were giving it a try, and something awful like this happened on your maiden voyage.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's terrible, terrible. I feel bad.
yeah.
This is your first time banging a broad up to yes?
No, I've done it before, but
Oh.
it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like this.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
was
yeah.
like a freaking mudslide, man. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, I'd be
God.
ruined over
That's
this.
too bad. Is the girl good looking?
Yeah, she was pretty good looking.
What's her phone number, by the
But
way?
after that, there's a taint.
Did you
There's
get
a
a good?
taint.
Did you
There's
get
a
a
taint
good
there.
look at her asshole before you entered? Did you examine it visually?
Like a fucking doctor. I was all
You
over
almost
there.
have to, like,
Yeah,
almost
you
with a
gotta-
fucking magnifying glass. Even just use the light of your iPhone. Just shine it in there, see what's up.
You gotta see what's going on.
Make sure the coast is fucking clear. That's step one.
Yeah, you don't just
Exactly,
jump
yeah.
into the fucking ocean. You look down.
Yeah, well, so that's the best advice I could give you is make sure she shits before, preferably showered before, and don't get her too fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly. I gotta work on that.
What's your name, brother?
Thomas.
Thomas, thanks for calling, man. We appreciate it.
Dallas is back, and he's got a great story about a mother-in-law.
Be a man. Listening to your show regularly. Bought the book and a few for my boys. We love it. I guess because you guys are so relatable. I feel as though I've lived most of the stories you guys tell every day. I have 100 stories to share, but here's one I'll share to start. Me and the guys were at a buddy's pool enjoying the sun and some cocktails one summer day. My friend who owned the pool had his family over as well, including his mother-in-law. While we were in the pool, I mentioned to the mother-in-law that I liked her suit, and it showed off her best features really well. She said, "Oh yeah? What are my best features?" So I told her that it was her huge tits. Almost immediately, she started rubbing my junk under the water, and I started to chub up. This caught me completely off guard. Within minutes of meeting this broad, we were in the pool together, and she was giving me a handy J. She asked me if I wanted to take her for a ride, and I said, "Of course, I'm a red-blooded American." We agreed to meet in the bedroom in 5 minutes as not to look too conspicuous. When I met her in there, she already stripped naked on the bed.
Oh, yeah.
She started blowing me, and before you know it, I had her bent over and I was slacking her big hams. We banged for about 15 minutes and I couldn't get her to stop moaning and groaning. This bitch sounded like a wild banshee. Just as we finished up, her daughter, my best friend's wife, tried to get in the room, but I slammed the door in her face before she could see me. It was a really close call. Eventually, we both showed up back to the pool at separate times and didn't speak a word to each other the rest off the day. I thought I was smooth as ice and that I got away with a random quickie and nobody knew any better. The next couple of days, I found out we were not as discreet as we thought. Needless to say, I don't feel too welcome back at my bro's house, especially when his wife is home. By the way, I was in my mid-40s and this broad was at least 65. I felt bad for a minute and felt like a scuzzer, but I got over it quickly.
Unbelievable. What a great story.
Be a man.
And there you have it, buckaroos. Everybody has their kinks. John yearns deeply for the idea of cuck life. Tonzo is into giants, and the be a man guy might have a thing for Asians. Let your freak flag fly. Be a man.
I hope you enjoyed the
Be a man.
experience.